all this sunlight.
Good morning, guys. I decided I'm gonna do a 24-hour readathon for 3 books I'm in the middle of. The middle of Bound, A Lot Like Adios, and Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So right now I'm gonna throw on the audiobook for A Lot Like Adios. Get ready for my day. Right now, 76% of that, so we'll see how that goes. I'll see you guys when I look more awake. Also, it's 7 a.m. Did I say that? Finally ready for my day. Listening to A Lot Like Adios as I got ready. So we started at 7. It's now 8-ish. When we started, I had about 2 hours left. I listened on 2 times speed, so like an hour. And now I think we're at like 30 minutes. I'm super sleepy. I need to get some food in me before I crash. We'll be finishing this soon. This was the book that I was mostly through. I'm listening to it as an audiobook. We just finished A Lot Like Adios. This one, I'm just gonna give you a synopsis since you guys didn't see me read much of this. He owns a gym. His primary investors want him to expand to New York. She lives in New York. They were once childhood best friends, and he was absolutely in love with her. I think she was also in love with him. Just a little oblivious to it all. And she's just something in marketing. When he wants to expand to New York, the best person they can find to do marketing for that is her. They kind of start having to be together again. And then he flies over there to go to New York. Since she's doing marketing, she's like, you can stay with me because I already know you. Why would you get a hotel? So then they get like a little forced proximity in her mom's house, which in a Latino household, is insane. And so you follow them as they kind of fall back in love, and he thinks he wants to expand to New York, but he kind of realizes maybe that's not what I want to do. And then what I thought was interesting was the past point of view is them writing a fan fiction and all the text messages about that. I found that really interesting. So this is the second book in the series. It wasn't my favorite. I much preferred You Had Me at Hola. This one, I don't know why, it maybe felt a little too quick, maybe because it is Second Chance. But I usually love Second Chance because you kind of get that background, but maybe it's because this background wasn't the kind of background I'm used to. I don't know. I didn't like it as much as I liked the other one. I'd probably give this like a 3.5, but I do love Alexis Daria and the way she captures Latino households and all of that. Also, the way she creates very unique characters while also representing her culture very well. I appreciate that. And then I guess I can also show you my other 2 books I'm in the middle of. So we have Bound. I think I'm actually exactly 199. Oh no, I read a little more. I'm 206 pages into this book out of 600, so we got a bit to go with this. That's the one I'm most stressed about getting done before the end of the readathon. And then the other one is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. We are 75 pages into this one. I think this one's 350 or something. I'm probably gonna throw Atmosphere on via audiobook, but I'm really enjoying this. This is so good. So I don't know who narrates Taylor Jenkins Reid's audiobooks, at least Malibu Rising and Atmosphere, but I love her voice. She feels so intelligent. I don't know. I feel like, yeah. I didn't realize I'd be crying bright and early on a Monday morning while making breakfast. What? I don't even know these people yet. Why am I crying? Took an hour break to go do some groceries and also kind of wake myself up. I feel like it's worked a little bit. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to listening to Atmosphere.
If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sing.
How is Taylor Jenkins Reid able to write the most beautiful sentences ever and then just she had a hangnail afterwards? What? You just said the most profound thing and then you comment on this woman's hangnail? Books like these make me want to highlight every single sentence. What do you mean? And the way she makes the most mundane things sound so beautiful. I feel this is the thing about Taylor Jenkins Reid. She understands the human experience so well. And also nobody's perfect, and there's more than just one aspect to things. Like, it's nothing's black and white in this world. And she captures that in like such an amazing and beautiful way. And I'm just sat here like, imagine being in her brain, like just like thinking in this way, because there's no way that you write this beautifully and you're not just thinking these things all the time. Like, I don't believe it. Also, to be able to get the opportunity to be in somebody's mind like this through a book is so beautiful. Like, what do you mean I just get to like read this and think about the world more profoundly because somebody else thinks about the world more profoundly than I do? Taylor Jenkins Reid just makes me feel lucky to be alive, you know? To be living this life. This is some good stuff right here. Good stuff. She just said, I would give you anything, Vanessa said, if it wasn't gonna cost us everything. What? Guys. Like, if I did, no, I'm crying. I was about to say, if I could cry, I would be crying right now. I am crying. Can't do this. What? And to know, like, in the beginning of the book, you don't know if she survives. What? 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 Oh, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. How did you guys do this? Anybody that read Atmosphere? What? I got the puppy right here. She kept me company, but jeez, I'm going through it. I am going through it, and I thought this was a silly, fun summer read. And like, oh, Taylor Jenkins Reid. I gotta go back. I gotta see if this woman's dead or not. Oh, I can't do this. This child. This poor kid. Oh, but the love that Joan shows Francis. I can't do this. What? The way Francis grew up, not even feeling like she was enough and she was loved, just breaks my heart. Also, to think that I thought this story was just an astronaut story. Like, I read Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, and I was like, I need more astronauts. And I picked up this. I'm not okay. Also, I'm sitting here trying to like sum up this story. I can't. Like, if I were to try and give you guys my version of the synopsis, I don't think I would be able to. Even like, I feel like a lot of books, I tell you guys the themes of them because that's kind of what I absorb more, but this is just what it's like to be human and to go through your life and all the trials and tribulations you face. And yeah, this woman might be an astronaut, but there's so much more to her than being an astronaut, and so much more to this book than her going to space and her training to go to space. That's not even an eighth of what this book is about. It's such a minuscule part of this book, but in the best way possible. It's not like the story is unfocused. It's very focused. And there are parts in this book where you're like, I don't know what's gonna happen next, and you're on the edge of your seat. But there's also parts where you're like, I understand her and I'm with her. And it's just so beautiful. Also, this is the second book that I've ever cried to. Wish me luck. The other thing about this story, like 2 seconds ago, I was bawling my eyes out. And now I'm cackling because what is Lydia up to? God. What? Why am I crying? Oh, wait, I'm just realizing this happens, and then she gets on this spaceship and they don't know if she's gonna come back. Wait. Also, how did this read go so quickly? Because I was like, okay, we got time. We'll figure this out. We got less than 20 pages left. How are we gonna figure this out? Stuff's about to go down. Shit's about to go down. We don't got time for this. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Please don't let her die. But also, how's she gonna not die? I don't know. I don't know. What about Frances? She's gonna be heartbroken. She's already had so much bad things happen to her in her life. She doesn't deserve it. How was I gonna let this be the middle book in a 24-hour readathon? Like, I gotta go from this emotional roller coaster to Dialbound? Silly, fun, goofy wolf romance? Also, there might be more to Dialbound than that, but like, compared to this, also, listening to audiobook of this book is making it so much more intense. I guess it's time to find out if she lives or dies. I don't know when I'm gonna update you guys. There's only 20 pages left, but I might start bawling my eyes out again and need an update, so stay tuned. How is that it? How is that it? Also, the way I was standing there, like I was in the fucking command center, like I was there with them. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. What the hell? I don't know what to do with myself. Like, genuinely. My love. How many stars are there in the Milky Way?
I have no idea.
That's how many stars I give this book.
You like it?
Out of 5.
You like it?
I cried 3 times. I was stood there like I was in the fucking command center. And now we're just like going on with our lives. Like, how can I go on with my life?
You?
After that? I can't say it out loud, but like, because of spoilers. Anyways, we're going to Barnes & Noble. I'm taking Dialbound with me.
Can I know this feels right? Catching a crazy love.
I'm 50% into this, and it just feels too easy. Like, that's the way they got the bond to work. She just said, yeah, why not?
Moving through me like a wildfire.
I don't believe this man. Like, what do you mean you're gonna change all the system, but you haven't done anything yet? Like, I know your daddy's in office, but like, do something. Jeez. Can't even do things behind his back. I don't believe that. Also, like, you caught them, but then you didn't. Nothing happened. Sounds suspicious to me. I feel like he's just trying to get into her pants. Like, ain't no way it's that easy. Like, I tell you my problems and you solve them, but don't actually solve them. I feel like the beginning of this was so good. I was like, oh, no way. And like, plot twist 100 pages in. And now I'm like 400 pages in. I'm bored. We're already with the guy. Can we get like a threesome? Oh, not a threesome. Sorry. Can we get, what am I talking? Oh, a love triangle. I want a love triangle. Give me more. Can we get with this, is his name Stoke? Can we get with the Stoke man? Also, I was promised yawning. I feel no yawning. They're together. How can there be yawning if they're together? This is my issue. The internet always says there's so much yawning in this book. But then they're literally... How can you yawn? Hello? Well, pretty much. We're gonna get through this tonight. Be able to read some things tomorrow. But like, I really had big hopes for this book, and it's It's not delivering. This is giving me 600 pages of nothing. No, I'll cut it down to 500 pages of nothing, because that first 100 pages was pretty good. It had high promise. But now I'm just like, meh. I'm unsure if I want Stark to be a romantic interest, or if I don't trust him at all. Like, I mean, he started off as, like, the enemy. And I'm a little lost and confused. We like him? I don't know. And he's going to the front. I feel like he has something to do with these Nabbles. I don't trust this guy. But also, like, sometimes he is kind of sweet. And I could see him being a romantic interest, but then other times it's like, I don't know. Good morning. It is, I think it's like 8 a.m., so I'm very late. Today, I think we're going to finish Diabound, and I think I'm going to finish that pretty quickly. And then I really want to read a spooky book. But, so the challenge for the month, if I wanted to get any more points for our team, is read the shortest book on your TBR. This is technically the shortest book on my TBR. It's a romance book. I don't know. I don't feel like reading it. And it's been on my TBR for 5 years, probably. I don't think I'm ever gonna get to it. Is it really on my TBR if I don't want to read it? But I would really love to read, like, a spooky thriller. Like a Frida McFadden or something. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my Diabound read as I get ready. Is this really happening? I know last night I said the thing about Stark, but, like, I didn't think she'd do it. The hell? At least it's giving me some drama. It needed something. A little spice. Freaking knew it. I knew he was gonna. Yeah. I'm satisfied with knowing that one. It's starting to all make sense. This is what I needed. This ending with the Diabound. Yeah, I see what people are talking about now. We have a book with chapter titles. I haven't seen it. I appreciate that it's chapter titles and chapter numbers. I read a single chapter and then took a 20-minute nap. So that's how this book is going.
Like a wildfire.
To give you guys a summary, since I am almost halfway in, you find out he has an animal sanctuary. She's researching bone cancer and wants to find a cure for that. And she's kind of she's in a rush and a mess, kind of freaking out in the middle, very clumsy, very chaotic. In the first scene, when it opens up with her, and he walks in and he's like, I'm trying to find this person. And then he sees that she's freaking out and he's like, how can I help you? So he ends up staying there for a couple minutes and helping her out. But she has this white envelope that she carries with her everywhere. And for some reason, she hands it off to him. That envelope is very important to her. It's very sentimental. He doesn't realize that, so he just takes it with him. He doesn't realize he has it until later on in the day, and then he's like, oh shoot. He texts, I don't remember when they got each other's number. But at some point they text each other and they're like, hey, he says, I have your white envelope, which has a slide of bone marrow. It reminds her of when her sister had a certain kind of bone cancer that's very common in young people in adolescence. And so you kind of follow them throughout this day of trying to get the white envelope back. And then turns out it's headed towards his private island, and it's already packed on the boat. But she really wants it back, so she goes with him on this boat to this private island during the springtime when storms are a-brewing, and follows him to this island to get her slide back. And then she ends up getting stuck there because there's a storm, so you kind of get a little bit of forced proximity due to the fact that she can't get off the island because of storms. My one comment about this book, it'll randomly change from her point of view to his point of view. No warning. No nothing. There's a page break, but like, the author switches so quickly, and I think that's why it's taken me so long to try and read this book. is because that makes it really hard to read, because I'm like, wait, what are we talking about right now? Whose mind am I in? Now that I figured out that point of view thing, I'm still not that into it, and also, we're fairly quick to the smut. I feel like we barely know this guy. We followed him to island. Honestly, with how short this book was, I was hoping there would be no smut. Like, I just feel like there was no time for it, but like, I just spent the last 15 minutes listening to smut. Also, like, I don't know about you, but this looks like light and fluffy to me. And the other thing, I was promised cat. That's the whole reason I picked this up, is because I really love animals in books. I was promised cat. I've gotten I don't even think I've seen the cat yet. And we're well into this book. I am gonna try and finish this. We have officially finished Wildlife. This was a mad book. It was a romance. My complaint, not enough animals. I see where she was going with the quirky funny, but meh. I think I ended up giving this, I don't know, I feel like 2.7 stars. Because I didn't, a 3 star was I enjoyed it. I was kind of bored with this, so I think I'm going to give this 2.75. And then I thought we can do a wrap up on the rest of our books, starting with A Lot Like Adios. This one, I believe I ended up giving 3 stars, a solid 3 star. And then after we finished this, yesterday morning, we moved into Atmosphere. This book broke my heart, as you guys saw. I'm still not okay. This will get reread so I can highlight and annotate it. Having to keep on reading after reading this felt diabolical. I was like, what do you mean I have to go on with life, and I can't just pause? And this is a book to be savored. Taylor Jenkins Reid really put her all into this, and it feels like her whole career was leading up to this one. And then after we did all that, we read Dialbound. I really liked the ending, and I liked the beginning. The middle was boring to me. And now that I know who she ends up with, I can understand the yawning. And, I would be maybe interested to, I don't think I would ever reread this. I didn't really enjoy it that much, or feel like I missed out on that much. But I would enjoy seeing it from the point of view of it's the other man. Because the whole time I was like, this feels too easy. But because there was hidden things behind all the easiness, I don't remember what I ended up giving this. A 3.5. Wasn't life-changing, wasn't amazing. Anyways, I'm so glad you guys joined me on this 24-hour readathon. I would be interested in doing the actual challenge version of this, where I stay up for 24 hours and see how delusional I get. I can't guarantee how much I'd read in that, but this is what we read this time, and I'm so happy you guys joined me along for the journey. We've had fun, and I'll see you guys next time.
Sinking in, I know this feels right.